it is my experience that there is no such thing as willpower. What willpower is an expression of having the right kinds of sensations, essentially the right kinds of feelings, in the right place, in the right context, in the right time. So the example I use often is that the person who gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go running every morning, as opposed to all the rest of us who set the alarm for 5:30 because who wants to be crazy and get up at 5, but then roll back over and snuggle back down. We don't. We would like to go running, let's say at 5:30 in the morning, but we don't. The person who actually does it, and at 5 o'clock even, they do that because that is absolutely the best feeling option in their world. It may be little tiny increments initially, but then in larger and larger and larger kind of expansive feelings. It's the best feeling option on their menu. Person who goes running at 5 o'clock in the morning does that because to do anything else doesn't feel as good. Now, how that got arranged, what supports that, there are all kinds of variables that go into that. So they can have a buddy they go running with and they don't want to let their buddy down, and the buddy reciprocates, and that's really helpful. But the thing is, having the buddy to go running with changes the priority of how we feel about something. There are lots, so that's an external intervention to have a running buddy. An internal intervention would be to to put the person's brain in the presence of the feeling state that lets the human get up and want to go running. This is all there is to it. The people who do remarkable things, they have patterning, they learned it, they were born with it, they were blessed with it, they struggled to it, however they got it. They have patterning that makes what they want to do the best feeling option in their world. And they go do it because to do anything else doesn't feel as good. It's about the feeling. The feelings come from pictures and they come from sounds and they come from all of those senses. But the gist of it is the art of motivation and willpower is to arrange for what you want to feel better than what you don't want. And that takes a bit of reprogramming, sometimes repatterning. And it's really fun and it's really cool, and sometimes it's really mysterious. And so the most brave and courageous people in the world are people who take care of other people in the face of great adversity. We admire the heck out of that. We also kind of want to be curious. Gee, if we needed to operate that way, and maybe we'll say, thank goodness we don't, but if we did need to operate that way, how would we have to arrange what we are experiencing internally and collectively, like with the team, with the group, so that we could have the same patterning, so we could operate in a really similar way. Willpower is learnable and teachable, and it's how to have the right feeling in the right time in the right place. That's what it's about. Makes all the difference in the world, though. And can I say one more thing about this willpower and feeling stuff? We are programmed as humans, as creatures, we're programmed to always, there are no exceptions to what I'm about to say. That sounds crazy, but there are no exceptions to this. We are programmed to always move toward the best feeling option that is on our menu of reality. Nobody can move forward past a certain kind of negative unless that negative turns into something positive, or unless it turns into something even more negative, like, oh my God, if I don't do this, I'm going to be in real trouble. We'll move forward. If we come up to a negative and we stop, and then the coach says, come on, you can do it, like external intervention. And then we can start moving again. But we're designed to not go past certain negatives unless something else is available. We just call that a frozen negative state. It just doesn't go anywhere, doesn't lead to anything worse, which could get us going again, doesn't lead to anything better, which would get us going again. No one ever selects the third best thing in their life. And now we're all famous for making kind of really awful choices sometimes about some things. but no one ever sets out to say, who is absolutely the worst person I could possibly have a relationship with, right? They may say to themselves, I don't know about this. This might not be such a fabulous idea, but the feeling that goes with it is the best feeling that's on the menu in the moment. So they move toward it. That we always and only go toward the best feeling that's available to us doesn't mean we're making like good choices. It just means that the menu we're selecting from is offering us the best thing, and maybe we could use some different choices as well, like a more rich menu of possibilities. So we don't have to ever fight with ourselves to do the right thing. We just have to arrange for the right thing to feel the right way and be available on the menu. So here's the heresy part. We can't learn to make better choices. What we can do is arrange to put a lot better things on our menu, a possibility of possibilities related to reality, and then our system will select the best thing automatically. And I know that takes most of the fun out of personal growth, because we're supposed to make better choices. And I don't think we are. I think we're supposed to have better menus.